Yes. How do you do, Mrs. Pink? We are here today, ladies and gentlemen, bitches, to listen to the brand new Pinkpantheress album in its entirety. We're looking at 9 tracks, 20 minutes and 33 seconds. You know what we're getting into when it comes to Pinkpantheress, baby. No bridges, just straight bops, baby. I did read, though, that she was messing around with like track listing with this little project of hers. So there's like a little bit of like maybe a storyline or maybe something that kind of connects the songs, which is a critique that I did have of the last album that I wish there was a little bit more in terms of like track listing for it. So yeah, thanks Pink, thanks for listening, girly. We're gonna dive into it today, man. Fancy that. Oh, so British. We love it. I might just indeed fancy that. And look at this cover art too. Dude, does this not give, or like 2000s Apple, like iPod? Does it not give that? Because we got the red, you know, British phone booth, right? We got the newly crowned Queen of England. Saying if the UK had a vote, I know it's more of like a family thing, but if there was a vote, I know who I'd be voting for. Pinkpantheress. And we got these beautiful flowers and these kinds of like spray painted, roughly painted background, a little bit of grunginess, a little bit of how do you say, PixArt-esque energy we're getting from this. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Here's the track list right now, and without any further ado, let's get into it, dude. Also, just realized such a stark color difference from her album from 2023, Heaven Knows, as well as the album from 2021, To Hell With It. She got very blue, and then she got very white and dark with it, and now she's like full on red. Very cool, very powerful color. I'm excited. I'm genuinely pretty geeked to get into this. The first track is Illegal. If it's illegal to like Pinkpantheress, lock me up. I don't want to see the light of day.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you.
Hello, Pink.
You're recommended to me by some people.
We're strapping into the Matrix.
Is this illegal?
Oh, wait a minute.
It feels illegal. I've saw the quite a few times with paranoia. Oh, I should name it, don't know what I should.
Did she just say I saw the clit? What? I'm sorry. I need lyrics.
Wow. One after one, now you're sitting on my bed. Then later on,
different
we can
melody?
talk on it instead. 2 into 1 while you're sitting on my bed. Then later on, I can feel shame in my head.
2 into 1 when we're laying in my bed? Does that mean that she's... That's such an interesting way to say that you're having sex with somebody. 2 into 1? That's how I read it. Just saying. That's like, you know, the two bodies become one in that way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's boppy. It's bopping along.
I think I smoked enough now to reach the both of us.
She's smoking loud?
Tell me why my heartbeat is in a rush.
Yeah. That's because you're smoking that loud. You need to... I got you.
Hey, is this illegal? Hey,
Got you, girl.
it feels illegal.
Okay, transition maybe? Oh shit. Okay, kind of just right into the next one. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Gosh, she's got such a powerful energy with these songs, man. Like you just give her the right tempo and it's like, she's good, dude. And not to mention, she's producing this shit too, man. I mean, like, yes, there are other producers mentioned, but you know she's got a hand in that shit. You know she does. We need to talk about producer Pinkpantheress. It's nice to talk about artist Pinkpantheress. Over here, we're talking about producer Pinkpantheress.
Okay, God, wow. Time travel never gets any easier on the body, but this is again Future Troy coming to tell you guys that when I listened to this, I had no idea. No clue in my big ass four-headed brain of mine that Illegal would become as huge as it did. And I will say, that is the song of the goddamn summer, at least for an American. From what it's feeling like societally, feels like a lot of shady shit is going on. And yeah, I think a lot of it is fucking illegal. I think at least a lot of it should be illegal. God damn. Pinkpantheress, an artist from the UK, clocked the US so hard, dropped the track Illegal. It might as well be a diss track to the US. It might as well be at this point. Anyways, I'm looking at past me right now and I'm like, you don't even know. But okay. Anyways, bye. Fuck.
All right, next one is Girl Like Me. Tell us, what kind of girl are you, huh? A girl like you. A bad bee? I don't know. One way to find out.
I'm not a fan of the way we're moving. No explanation for why we do this. Are you alright? Are you alright? Why aren't you tired of the way you let it all go?
Oh, that bass line.
Let it all go. Let it all go. Never wake up when you do.
Stop doing her like that.
Never wake up when
Stop it.
let it all go. I'm not a fan of the way we're
We're all jumping this guy to the fucking beat. You are fucking illegal, bro. You're fucking illegally breaking her heart. I gotta say, man, like Instagram musicians, just musicians in general, like piano player, like there's multiple kinds of different piano players. One of those kinds of piano players is called the reharmer. They love reharmonizing like vocals, chords with like specific vocals and whatnot, with like weird different voicings and shit like that, like cluster voicings and shit like that. I follow a few of them on Instagram, and this is the kind of music that they love to reharm because there's just so much movement in it. There's so much space to play with the piano. Like you're not gonna, ruin the track by hitting like a sharp 13th or something like that. It's just gonna like feel more complex and like it like into like the kind of vibe that you're getting into. I just really like it, man. It's music for musicians in a very specific way. So I gravitate toward it. It's nice. Yeah, man. Okay. So we're getting a little bit of a trajectory, right? Like this guy, she's interested in was like, is hot shit. She feels like she's illegal by being with him and not telling any of their friends. But then in this song, Girls Like Me, it seems like she's saying like she didn't really like the way that he's been treating her. I'm not a fan of the way that we're moving. No hesitation when I remove this being him potentially, or maybe a gift that he gave her. Days I'll think of staying up with you on purpose. Miss the bus home. She's like losing a little bit of herself to this. I see from this. Nothing left to bleed. You spent all your charity. Let it all go. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see where we go into tonight, which has been huge. Strings, man. Yes, ma'am.
I waited all this time, now I guess it's time I cannot try. A million things I can say, but baby, I'll wait some longer. I leave my bedroom with my post to serve you up. I do this all because you're my superstar. Your friends all tell me you're too scared of coming up. But tonight, why is it all emotional to me? You're sexy, come talk to me. Come on, you're sexy, come talk to me. Come on, talk later, that's why I'm going tonight.
Oh, and that's the shaker.
That's why I'm going tonight. Talk later, that's why I'm going tonight. Your sex on fire, that's why we're going tonight.
I love that bass. Dude, the little wah 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 bass is so fun. Oh God, dude, when this song comes in and it's just that like mid to like really low sub frequency and it's like wah, wah, wah. It like fills me up. Like it fills the space in my ears to just like let her fucking cook, dude. Oh, it's so much fun.
You're sexy, come talk to me. Come on, you're sexy, come talk to me. Come on, you're sexy, come talk to me. Come on, you're sexy, come talk to me.
All right, we're almost there. Oh. Oh shit, transition into stars. Whoa. We're gonna calm a little bit down because Twitch can't seem to handle my dance moves. So much fun, dude. You know, it's just, this is the same kind of production that we talked about in the first album too, that has like all of these different layers that kind of give the track this emotion to it, where it's like always something new happening. Whatever is happening, you know, has a filter over it, you know, on the next 8 bars after it's done doing its normal thing. And then it comes back and it's got this like new kind of like saturation to it, or like whatever, you know, like if it's as simple as just adding a hi-hat on the upticks of the beat to kind of give it a little bit of a push for that pre-chorus, it's all there, man. Like all of her production moves are all just very, like, it sounds chaotic when you listen to it, but really what it is just so like aesthetically put into their places, where it kind of just paints this image of this like hyper active synths and like textures that just feel like you're going back into like very electronic part of like the early 2010s, even though so much of the production is so modern. I'm constantly kind of like baffled at the fact that like pinkpantheress is able to connect these two eras together into creating something so distinctly unique for herself. Very, very exciting, man. Very exciting. I think there's somebody at my door, so hold on, let me. All right, that was the cutest thing. That was the cutest thing I've seen, dude. My neighbor and her little girl wanted to come play with Theo, so they rang the bell and now they're in the backyard playing with them. So cute. So cute. All right. Everybody loves Theo. All right, getting back into it, Stars is this next one. And there was a little bit of a transition, so let me go back to the... Whew, God, I'm hot, dude. Air out that scalp. Don't say that. That's weird. That's weird. My scalp doesn't need to be aired out. It's okay. It's not like a butthole or anything. This next one is called Stars. Oh! Stars in my eyes? Dude, it's getting anime. Hey!
You need some money, baby, just call me. Tell me what always keeps you up at night.
Her vocals.
You're such a demon with another boy. Tell me
She's gotta edit it. She had to edit those.
See that girl that's standing over there? She's watching that everywhere.
She's watching everywhere.
Watching you head to toe. When you leave, that's where she'll go. Come and talk to me.
Wow, dude, the chords in this is so good. I love that piano sound. Damn. God, that's so sexy. So nice. Let me hear those chords again from pinkpantheress.
Thoughts, items hidden in your drawer, and you don't know how long you'll keep on fighting this for it. Check the mattress on the bed. Is your name that's being said? Or maybe you'll just name the other person instead.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm gonna be there in 10 minutes. Make sure you got the stuff.
Oh, shit.
Don't test me. You know I can't talk about this on cell phone. Got it? Whatever. If it turns out you
Oh my God, whatever.
we're done doing business. Later.
Oh my God. Okay, wait a minute. So now we're actually getting a little bit of like a actual storyline with another character coming in. Talking about selling what? Like, I'm assuming drugs or something, maybe? Maybe like firearms? I don't know. Maybe it's the UK, so maybe just like a sword or some shit? Fuck. He's like a sword salesman. And the fact that she talks about like the city multiple times, like in this little pre or whatever this verse is, it also like cements that little like neon futuristic city vibe, like Blade Runner type shit, or like 2074, 2079, whatever the fuck, kind of like neon shit, like going through like flying cars. Whatever world pinkpantheress is living in, there's flying cars, and they're normalized, and it's cool. You know what I mean? Like that's the word. That's her world to me. Okay, so now she's with him. Oh, whoa. Listen to the panning. Wow, so cool. Oh shit, and now we're into an intermission. Need some drums. Oh, a little breakbeat. Okay. Dude, the intermission for the album is the producers being like, I gotta find a drum for this. Sorry, I just gotta. Dude, bro, how realistic would it be if the intermission was just producers just going through snare samples? That's some realism. That's some producer realism right there. It's not, oh, let me find the drums for this. It's, let me find that right snare. Have y'all seen Porter Robinson? Porter Robinson do his impression of filtering through snares. I'm sorry. It's producer jokes. Sorry, y'all. Okay, yeah, Stars is incredible. I think that's my favorite one so far. Just the ambiance, the energy, the spoken shit, the little lore dropping and whatnot. That's definitely my favorite so far. Okay, so the next one is Noises. We've been getting a lot of them. Okay. And that wiggly little filter on that guitar.
I guess I'll got it wrong today. It's not my holiday.
Oh my god.
It's
It's just breakbeats. Gotta find the right breakbeat. All the breakbeats sound the same. Oh, fuck. This is only funny to me. Shit. Sorry, y'all.
just what I wanna do. I hear something
Okay.
off my door, but now I'm in the mood. But
In the
I
nude?
said that they would be returning soon. I think I hear some noises when I live in.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that? 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 And I step on it, step on it. And I step on it, step
Oh,
on it.
wow. Okay. Yeah.
I'm okay, let's go.
I'm okay. Let's go. So, did someone just break into her home and she killed them? Today is not my holiday. I steal the show from them no matter what people say. So she did her thing. She killed it on stage. She ate, left no crumbs. And now she's home alone. I'll do whatever I want. I hear a knock at the door, but I'm in the nude. My parents said that they'd be returning soon. Okay. Humble queen living with her parents after killing a show. Okay. Nice. I think I hear noises in the living room. What the fuck is that? That's how I step on dudes. I'm okay. Let's go. So is she stomping on dudes who just broke into her home? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What is that from, chat? I can't place it, but I've heard it so much. What the fuck is that? Just TikTok. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm into it. Nice to Know You is the next one. Okay. Hey, not a breakbeat. Oh, it's close though. That little tambo.
How could you make it seem so obvious? Wait until the end. Tell me we'll stay best friends. How could you make it feel so obvious? Watching what you do, I still respond to you.
Damn. Splitting up. Whoa. Okay, she's messing with the vocal layers. Okay, she's getting in the harmonies.
I know this isn't right for a Friday night, but there's something in my brain and I want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Okay,
The
go.
status check is due, so do I still belong to you?
The status
Look
check.
me in the eye and say with a smile it'll be alright, it'll be alright.
Seems like she's
seems a little apathetic right now towards this breakup. Yo. Yeah, dude. Very tight. And, like, obviously these songs aren't gonna have bridges in them. Probably because they don't need them, dude. You know? I mean, I know she got a lot of shit for, like, you know, these songs being so short. But I don't know, man. Maybe it's a hot take to say that, like, I don't think every single song needs a bridge. If you can get your message out without a bridge, you know, I think that's completely fine. Also, I think that the fact that these songs are so short and kind of chocked full of like a lot of ear candy, like nice production shit that like keeps you interested, it does make the song more repeatable. And if there was a bridge in there that like broke away from what she's doing, you know, to kind of break away from like the tempo or the progression or something like that, it might get in the way, you know? It might get in the way of her vision of what she wants the song to say. So I trust Pinkpantheress. I think that she has a really good head on her shoulders when it comes to her style of production, her style of lyricism, and as far as I can tell right now, the way that she's incorporating like an actual little storyline in here with like a drug dealer or the starting of this relationship and then inevitably finding out that she's just not being treated the way that she wants to be treated, or, you know, she's seeing this kind of like facade that he's been, you know, doing for her. I think it's nice. I think it's actually a really nice evolution of her artistic character. With that being said, let's get into the last two tracks. The first one being Stateside, which I think we have heard before.
I'm freezing outside. I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you. I tracked your plane ride.
That bass line, dude. So it's like up high, right?
I'll run into you. It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same ride. Wait at your bedside. I'll land right next to you. I'm going stateside.
I love that guitar, dude. That guitar is so fun.
How did a girl like me get into you?
And I love how that bass doesn't like immediately follow the kick pattern too. It has its own energy. And you get that tight reverb on her vocals too that's like pretty different from what we usually get. You can be my American hot boy. Yo. There's so many layers of like vocals in the back that seem like to be, you know, delayed out like with this like really wet, less dry signal, more wet signal, delayed action that kind of just creates this like ambiance. You know what I mean? Like instead of having just like a normal like soft pad in the back that just fills space, it's all these little vocal things. It's all these little detailed samples that just get altered and just like turned around and filtered out, and it's just a really creative way to create an ambiance and like an aesthetic to have these like more lead instruments kind of like do their thing. And then when those lead instruments get a little tired, you know, in the track, you know, 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, whatever you will, then you can bring back that delay, you know, you can like bring back that dry signal, and you can you have like another instrument, you have another sample to like mess around with and to like play with, which is just like the whole point, I feel like, of dance music, is like incorporating a bunch of really fun shit, but overall just like maintaining that groove, that drum and bass groove. And then like as the different segments come into play, you can just like switch out almost like puzzle piece or like Lego piece wise as to like what you want to like play with next in the progression. It's just an extremely fun production style. So we got a hot American boy, and she's saying that she's freezing outside. The contrast, right?
Outside, I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you. I tracked your plane ride.
Looking up at you. Oh, she knows what she's doing.
Next time I'll run into you.
Ooh, okay, a little bit longer of a pause.
that bass line comes back, we're jamming. The Pink Pantheress.
Never met a British girl, you say. No one treats me this way. Our old boys out here the same.
Dude, that's the kind of song that I feel like I want to look up the chords for and to create like a little acoustic version of that. Like I wonder what an acoustic version of that would like sound like, you know what I mean?
Okay, so I've sat down with it for a little while, playing it over and over again, and I feel like I found out why it is such a fantastic vocal to work with. And I think that it's because she doesn't just kind of speak it, but it's the melody that she kind of utilizes. It's really just 3 notes in the beginning. But then when she just starts to get into that, why can't you say it? That's when the chords start to change over into something that feels a little bit more familiar, but it still has that funk and that groove to it. And then when that chorus comes in, you can be my American, ha ha boy. You get into those like really satisfying, kind of like fully major 7th chords, or at least that's how I'm playing them. Just super jazzy with it, man. It's easier to kind of show you.
Time I'll run into you. It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same flight. Wait at your bedside. I'll land right next to you.
Nasty slap bass.
Where I'll see you tonight. Tell me, how did a girl like me get into you?
Then we tease it, right?
You can be my
Tease it, right? Yeah, right? Echoes.
Ooh,
funky.
But I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I stay. Never met a British girl, you say. No one treats me this way. Our old boys out here the same. What can I say? What can
Back
I
into
do?
it.
I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. Maybe you can
All
be
major
my
7s.
American. Ha, ha,
Just playing with it.
you can be my American. Ha, ha, why can't you say
Except that part.
that you wanted to? I'm flying intercontinental with you. Baby, you can be my American. Ha, ha, boy. You can be my American. Ha, ha. I'm freezing outside.
All right, I love that chord progression. It's just so cool and different and jazzy in the right ways, and I think it works because you are really still using that like bass 6 on that minor scale. So you're at the 6, and it would usually be minor, but you throw it around and you turn it into a major 7. And it just kind of gives it this, oh, what can I say it? And it kind of gives the vocal like a different kind of quality to underneath it. And it's really cool because it doesn't play by the rules of being a minor when it should be or when you're making it a major. But then you go into this cool little, major 1, and it's like, oh, nice, happy, comfortable again. And then the major 4, which is still comfortable and nice, but then you hit that major 5/7, which is kind of weird because it should be a diminished, but really you're turning it major. It's just one little half step, right? But it kind of gives it a color, and it continues on with this theme of like big whole steps to round out the ending of it. Because then you're right back into the first chord, right? And it's still that happy major. Really tight to then subvert that with the verses, with not only the bass line, but also that funky little R&B. What can I say? What can I know? Almost like, yeah, you mean American. Boy, you're really fun. Just such a fun little song, man. God, love it.
But all right, we've made our way through this project. We got one last one to go, and it's called Romeo. Romeo, oh Romeo. Let's see where we end up in this brand new Pink Pantheress lore timeline, shall we? Oh, guitar?
You're my Romeo, and I just changed your name, now it's Romeo. Okay, I might just just add you to my portfolio. Despite your biggest efforts to turn me on, you're my Romeo radio. You play your favorite songs through your speakerphone.
Hey, hold on. Romeo's gonna have to pause a little bit. We have a visitor. Oh, yeah, he is sweaty. I can tell. This is the baby. Hello, baby boy. Hi. Everybody say hi, Theo. Hi, Theo. Hello, boy. All right. Sorry, Pink Pantheress. Sorry. We had a puppy interruption. Let's get back to Romeo.
Step one, don't
Whoa.
let yourself fall in love.
Oh, shit.
'Cause that isn't fun.
Step 2?
Step two, Romeo. There's something in the air tonight. You're my Romeo. Everybody loves when you told them so. I feel like it's magic, Romeo. You're all I can imagine. Imagine. You're my Romeo.
Oh, the strings, dude.
Always saying something to throw me off. I feel like it's magic, Romeo. You're all I can imagine. Imagine.
Oh,
Romeo, rather die than be apart. It's only you that
The guitar.
I love. On your knees and you're looking up.
oh, that's tough.
Romeo, 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 Romeo. Romeo.
Okay.
Imagine, imagine my Romeo.
Yeah, that dude, that little minor swell, like right, like that last chord before we get back into the repeat of that chorus is so tasty, dude. Kind of also hinges on that like romantic tragedy aspect of like Romeo and Juliet. You know what I mean? That's what comes into my mind. You get this, you know, nice orchestral kind of string segment happening here, and then you get that really, really cool moment. Oh man. I feel like this isn't like a clearly happy ending because it kind of feels like she's getting magically captured by this Romeo character at the end of this album. So I'm not sure. I mean, that is definitely going to be a wrap for Fancy That for Pink Pantheress. In terms of storyline or track listing, I think this was a lot more smooth than the last one that we listened to. Tons of super personal, characterized, stylistic production in this, like we know and love from Pink Pantheress. I enjoyed. It's a bunch of fun, you know? She's got such a attractive style of vocals to me that just feel like they scratch an itch in my brain, whether she's getting more comfortable with backing harmonies or gang vocals of certain sorts, or even like her sample game, which was definitely turned to 11 on this one. I just always find myself appreciating her art, and she's become a very quick favorite for me that rarely, if not never really misses. So hope you guys enjoyed. We will of course be writing a review on AOTY for this album, so feel free to follow me over there. I write reviews for like pretty much every single album that we listen to. Sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short, sometimes they're a little in between. We usually do like a ranking of sorts on there as well with the numbers and stuff. But feel free to follow me on all my other social medias as well. I give updates on Twitter and Instagram, and you know, we do the whole thing. But that is going to be a wrap for your boy. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, stay happy, healthy, and strong, and I'll see you in the next one.
But I can see